Thursday night tea.
It's Thursday night tea
with Anthony.
Thursday night tea
with Anthony.
News, sports, truth with comedy, community mixed with a little celebrity. Every Thursday night at 6 in the evening.
Thursday night tea. Thursday night tea. Thursday night tea. With Anthony. Thursday night tea. Thursday night tea. Thursday night tea.
It's Thursday night tea
with Anthony.
Thursday night tea.
Thursday night tea. Thursday night tea.
It's Thursday night tea
with Anthony.
Thursday night tea.
Thursday night tea. Thursday night tea.
It's Thursday night tea
with Anthony.
Welcome to Thursday night tea with Anthony. Yo, I just love that song. Don't you just love it? It's so addictive. I know. You really don't know that you love it until you wake up in the middle of the night singing it. That's how I know that I personally love it. Shout out to Orlando Harper, who helped me on the hook of that song and helped me sing that. Hope you guys are doing great today. Yo, we have an amazing show today. You definitely don't want to miss this show. Share the live feed. Tune in, tell all your friends because we have an awesome show today. We have Nicole's in the house today. We're going to be talking about Zora's Backyard Barbecue, which is an amazing production. Can't wait for that. It's on Sunday. And also, we have Nikki from the Comfort Zone, Maryland, who has an amazing store called the Comfort Zone in Maryland. And we're going to show you exactly what's in that store. Stay tuned. We're going to go pay these bills, and we'll be right back with more Thursday Night Tea with Anthony. Welcome to Lock Love Salon. We're located at 402 8th Street, Northeast, Washington, D.C., right in the heart of the capital. Come in. Let me introduce you. Welcome to Lock Love Salon. We here at Lock Love are an award-winning natural hair care salon that focuses on natural hair care and lock artistry. We believe in the inherent beauty of natural hair and take a more of an educational, holistic approach to natural hair to preserve hair quality and assure healthy growth. We have an in-salon marketplace stocked to the core, full of essential products to promote healthy hair, which we also use ourselves. All of our stylists are well-versed in all things natural hair care. Locks, extensions, flat twist updos, kid styles. We are here to promote your best you. Come to Lock Love so you can be locked in love, and we'll see you beyond the red door. Welcome to Lock Love Salon. We're located at 402 8th Street, Northeast, Washington, D.C., right in the heart of the capital. Come in. Let me introduce you. Welcome to Lock Love Salon. We here at Lock Love are an award-winning natural hair care salon that focuses on natural hair care and lock artistry. We believe in the inherent beauty of natural hair and take a more of an educational, holistic approach to natural hair to preserve hair quality and assure healthy growth. We have an in-salon marketplace stocked to the core, full of essential products to promote healthy hair, which we also use ourselves. All of our stylists are well-versed in all things natural hair care. Locks, extensions, flat twist updos, kid styles. We are here to promote your best you. Come to Lock Love so you can be locked in love, and we'll see you beyond the red door. And we're back! Thursday Night Tuesday. Oh my God. I know, because on Tuesdays, Jeremy says Tuesday night tea, and I got it confused. I'm just horrible. I need help.
Sort of like Tuesday.
Yeah, I
It's
know.
like a different Tuesday.
Yeah, it's like they both begin with a
Second
T.
Tuesday.
Yes,
Yeah.
they do.
They're
and
related.
they're both great.
They're
Yes.
cousins.
When you're alive, it's great.
Yeah.
Great.
Oh my God. I have Nikki and Nicole on the panel with me today. Like,
We're
that's
doing
amazing.
a Thursday night tea
Two
Anthony
N's
sandwich.
in the house. I
A tea and
know.
sandwich.
It's a T, N-A-N. What is that?
Nan.
Yep, I'm not sure what that spells in any other language, but
Like naan, like a good bread.
Oh,
like,
yeah,
like naan, but like
I
man.
like
Like
naan.
man, you know, like
sandwich.
Like sandwich, like there you
Naan
go.
and
I like
mango lassi.
Yo, shout out to Jarrell. It's your birthday. I love you so much. Give it up for Rail. It's his birthday. Happy birthday, Rail.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year. You've grown into an awesome man. I remember when you were just a young little slut. And now you're just a grown adult one, and I just love you so much for it. We're going to jump into these topics. First and foremost, we all grew up with this family. We love this family, and now the patriarch has gone on to glory. Rest in peace, Joe Jackson.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah, he still looks like he wants to whoop somebody right there. Like,
Yes,
go get my
yes.
belt. He looked like he about to say, go get my belt. What I tell you the last time was going to happen. Yo, it's so crazy, though, because before this happened, I got a notification, and it said, because I subscribe to several news sites, and the notification was like, Joe Jackson is diagnosed with cancer. Click here to get his full diagnosis.
Wow.
I'm like, who even wants to know that?
Yeah, I think
Like,
that's a little bit too much.
intrusive.
info.
It's intrusive,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
it was just, I thought it was crazy.
It is.
Yeah.
But shout out to the Jackson family. Our
Yes.
deepest and most sincere condolences. But I feel like the man couldn't even get in the ground yet before somebody was calling the police on him, and it was Permit Patty saying that he didn't have a permit to go to heaven. So she called in the police. Now, if you don't know, if you don't know who Permit Patty is, that's Permit Patty.
Poor thing.
Yeah, unfortunately. So she lives in California. Outside of her building, a little black girl was selling water.
Mercy.
Trying to get those coins.
Right.
She wanted a trip to Disney World. Her mama was like all of our mamas was like, you get out and work for it.
And
You
help
work
people
for it,
be
that's right.
healthy too.
Exactly.
I mean, water
It's hot
is
outside.
an important component.
Very much
in
so.
our diets.
So because we're made up of 80% of.
That's
yeah.
it.
It's
That's it.
So she was literally looking out for us.
Yeah.
So her name is Allison Attell. So she was outside of the building, and she told the little girl that she was being too loud and threatened to call the police on the little 8-year-old girl for selling water. So she grabs her phone and she acts like she's actually calling the police. So the mother of the little girl is like, yo, like, so she records her.
Oh my goodness.
And so,
Wow.
they get into that whole thing. Okay, so here's the thing. Just like with Barbecue Becky, who called the police on the black people barbecuing that day, and then she started crying when, police came and pretty much, showed that she was basically a joke. So
Wow.
what's her name one more time, Jacob? Let's post her name. So Allison. Little did we know that Allison is also an entrepreneur.
Really?
And she's also a
Really?
woman.
Really? And she also needs water.
Yeah,
Clearly.
and she also is thirsty. I'll say that, but she's thirsty.
Okay. Yeah.
So, what is her business? She sells cannabis products for dogs.
I'm sorry. She does what?
Woo, woo.
Because she can. Because she can.
She can
For
now,
dogs?
but
Do
for
dogs
dogs.
need cannabis products?
Well, I don't
Well,
know.
she definitely is going to need to provide water as an animal. Because aren't
She
dogs,
maybe could've got
aren't
a
dogs
discount for the little girl
particularly
as she was
thirsty
acting
in the
Yo.
warmer months? And then aren't you particularly thirsty once you've had a taste of the green? I
The
don't
dogs.
know.
It's for the dogs.
I don't know.
Yeah, it's
Dog
for the
cannabis.
dogs. I mean,
Yeah.
all dogs go to heaven.
Hi.
So the thing is, there was, with her company, she was out of the legal loop. So she was selling products illegally for human consumption and didn't go through the proper channels.
Rutro.
So all of her stores, all of the stores that carried her product, pulled the products from the shelf.
See? Bad advertising.
Her board members made her resign. She is no longer the
wow.
CEO of her own company.
Oh,
Right.
no.
Well, you shouldn't be when you're ugly little 8-year-old little
Oh,
girls.
Yeah.
Oh, definitely.
Truly, truly.
You know, she not only were they, some of them pulled them from the shelves. The other kept the inventory, but they're taking all of the proceeds to donate to an organization which helps young black entrepreneur females.
Oh, wow.
I know.
that's
so
really
Now,
awesome.
technically, this actually is a good thing.
oh, it worked out.
It's
worked out.
working out
Yeah.
grand.
Other than Permit Patty, it's not working out for her
Well, actually, it's working out
way
as
it's
her
supposed to.
just
in the
Right.
universe. Yeah, the universe.
Right.
You know,
There's a
definitely worked it
balance
out.
in the universe.
And it has to be. It's just like, you know, in life, we all make choices. And
True.
we just
True.
have to live with the consequences.
Absolutely.
You made a
Facts.
choice to badger an
Facts.
8-year-old little
8-year-old.
girl,
Facts.
call the police on an 8-year-old little girl, and you didn't have the wherewithal just to not do it. So you did it, and now you have to suffer.
Yep, you done doed it.
So shout out to...
Now dogs aren't going to get what they need. It's most unfortunate.
poor
Yo,
dogs.
shout out to Marcus Keith Island. Marcus Keith, I love you so much. We're going to get into who you are a little later. Also, Allure Bound, thank you.
Yes.
Thank you.
And Trees,
Yes,
that's
she-
one of my partners.
Yeah, she
Love you,
said hi,
babe.
Nikki, and
Love
happy
you.
birthday to who?
Happy birthday.
Oh, she must have been saying to my
Oh,
friend.
yeah.
Is it your birthday? Oh, no, because it's not
Yes,
your.
no,
Oh, okay, yeah. And also, LJ, a comedian friend, he's watching as well. Thank you guys for tuning in. We appreciate you.
Yes.
So this next story is, I don't know, it's kind of baffling.
Mm-hmm.
So there's an election going on in Mexico. I think it's for the mayoral candidates,
Okay.
if I'm not mistaken.
Mm-hmm,
It's been going on for 9 months.
Yeah, that's a long time.
And
The
within
conversation has been going on for 9 months.
the election,
The election
yeah,
has been.
yeah.
Because-
that's a process.
132 political candidates have been
Mercy.
killed
Mercy.
since campaigning began in Mexico. Yeah, so this is the thing. I read this other article the other day
Wow.
where it talked about how they had to bring in a special police force to arrest the police because the police are behind it.
That's
So they had this
unfortunate.
picture of like all the police
Wow.
lined up against this like wall or whatever. They had their hands behind their back and it was a special police force. But could you imagine running for office and it's that dangerous?
Well, are they trying to get one particular person in office?
No,
Like,
they-
let me
they want
eliminate all these people
everybody.
and
Honey,
get to-
clearly they are not sharpshooters
Yeah.
because 132 people.
Yeah.
Can you narrow down your search a little bit? You're just shooting everybody. Oh, are you running? I wouldn't even tell nobody I'm running. Just put my name on a ballot. Can I
Right.
do a secret ballot?
I'm a write-in candidate.
Right.
I mean,
Think about it. It's an option.
It's crazy.
Gosh.
And you know, it's so funny. A lot of my, I used to spend my summers in El Paso, Texas.
Okay.
My uncle was stationed there, so me and my sister and sometimes my great grandmother and grandmother would go there, you know, for the summer and blah blah
Okay.
blah, because my cousins were there. Not a great experience for a child.
Wow.
It was like 117 degrees.
Yeah, I was
Right.
gonna say.
You know,
that's-
you
yeah,
can't go
it's
outside
really
and play
hot
during the
there.
day. You have to
No.
wait till dusk.
You have to wait for
Yeah.
the little girl to come and sell the water, and then you
Yeah,
can
well, you know what? And then another permit Patty would show up. But,
Another
you know,
permit Patty
cycle
would
of life,
show up.
Cycle
Right.
of life.
Yeah, that's definitely crazy.
Wow.
But I'm just thinking, like, why couldn't Donald Trump be in that election?
Wait a
Like,
minute.
why wasn't he be
Wait
in
a
that
minute.
one?
That would have been so.
That
great.
would have been
That
so
would've helped
perfect.
everybody.
Gosh.
Oh,
Mexico,
guys.
bring
guys.
Yeah, shout out to Mexico for leading the way.
Oh,
you know
no,
what
no,
I'm
no,
saying?
no,
Y'all know what to do. Allegedly.
Wait a minute now.
Yeah.
Wait a
Allegedly.
minute. Pump the
Allegedly.
brakes.
Right.
Pump the brakes. Pump them. Pump
Allegedly.
them.
We always
Yeah,
do.
just pump the
Allegedly.
brakes.
You know, I'm also a comedian, so what
Yes.
you know what comes to mind
Yes,
also
yes.
comes out.
First Amendment.
So this is something good in black news. Ben Jealous makes the second black governor in a race. We might have two. He's running for governor of Maryland, and we also have, I think, Stacey Adams in Atlanta, who is also Abrams in Atlanta. So we're batting for two right now, you know, hands up. We're trying to, you know, get them in there and change the dynamic and the demographic of these politicians. So shout out to Ben Jealous and Stacey Abrams. You both are amazing, and we wish you all the best of luck.
Yes.
And may the odds forever be in your favor.
Yes.
Yes.
Now, this is something interesting.
Okay.
Chili's restaurant. I'm not a big fan of Chili's, but I've been there before.
Okay.
They are pulling a Waffle House where they are calling the cops on innocent black people just for eating while black. So
Wow.
it was a team of people. They were in there eating. They paid for everything was great, and then they went outside and they were just conversing.
Right.
So the manager calls the police. Like there was not any aggressive action or any
Right.
type of. They're just
them
out
being
there
them,
shooting
right.
the
Just like after dinner chatting.
after dinner
Right,
conversation.
That's-
And they
wow.
called the police. The police made them leave because they said that Chili's has the right, it's private property, and they have the right to refuse.
Wow.
All this stuff.
They had
after
already
these,
eaten and paid.
and
all
paid and
that.
patronized this restaurant and
Now
all
all
of
of a
that.
sudden, the parking
Now
lot needs
is
to be.
yes. So boo to Chili's.
Boo,
They reached
Yeah.
out to the people, but the people at this point, the people are sick.
Yeah, of
People are
course.
tired.
Yes.
Of course.
They're tired of apologies. They're tired of
Yeah.
free gift cards.
Right.
It doesn't amount
Right.
to the scrutiny and just what we have to go through being black. It doesn't. I don't want your $20 gift card.
right.
I can make my own ribs, Chili's,
Much better.
and I just
And
feel
better.
like ever since I always knew that Chili's was racist
Wow.
because of their first ad. They had to change it in time, but their first ad, I think I have a picture of it now. It was baby black ribs.
No.
I want my baby black, baby black, baby black, baby black, baby black, baby black.
No.
I want my baby black, baby black, baby black.
At the barbecue.
Not my barbecue. You can't have baby black ribs at the
No,
barbecue.
not
don't.
Now you tell me.
Marcus say, sir, didn't I just
word.
eat here? Yeah, I mean,
Oh, my
true. So
gosh.
none of that works, Chili's. Have a
Aw,
seat
man.
at the back of the
Come
bus.
on.
The back of the
Chili's.
the back of the back.
Get
of
it
the bus,
together.
Like on the outside where you're holding on to the little thing.
Like skaters do.
Yeah,
They're gonna- yeah.
or the trash
But
guy
just
on
drag
the
along the
Right,
back.
just kind of I hope they hold on.
Yo,
or
so
not.
Oh my.
I always like to ask, just how are you guys feeling today? Are you feeling good?
You know
You're in a
what?
good space?
It just being able to be alive and do me is an amazing opportunity, and then being here with you and with Nicole, you guys are giving me life.
I know.
So I'm feeling really good.
Good deal. What
Yeah,
about
me
you?
too. Me too. I'm excited. We've got a show coming up this weekend. I
Yeah.
get to meet new people.
Yeah.
Hanging out with you today.
Oh, yeah.
Awesome. My first radio show.
It is. Oh,
And it
congrats.
won't be your last.
Oh, Shondo.
Shonda.
Hey.
And all the rest of it.
Yes, in which we can't pronounce. So, we're going to take a quick break, and then we're going to come back and talk about your show
Cool beans.
and what you have going on. Stay tuned for more Thursday Night Tea with Anthony. Oh my God, it's like I woke up and I was a comedian, and then it was like I had my own show. It's crazy. Thursday night tea. Thursday night tea. Thursday night tea. Thursday night. Thursday night tea. Thursday night tea. Thursday night tea. Thursday night. Thursday night tea. Thursday night tea. Thursday night tea. Thursday night. Thursday night tea. 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 Thursday, 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 Welcome back! Yo, what's your daughter's name?
Kayla.
Shout out to Kayla for tuning in. Mwah, all the sugar, all the sugar.
I have two.
Oh, and the other one. I'm sorry. Brittany.
Yay for the babies.
All the sugar. Any more?
No, that's it.
Okay, yeah. Shout out to the daughters, Nicole.
Okay, well, you can also give a shout out to my daughter Tyler.
Oh,
And
Tyler!
I love that
Tyler!
name for a girl.
Yo,
Love that.
name
Love
is
that.
amazing.
Love you, precious. Holding down Charleston. You're
Yo,
doing
holding
it.
down Charleston,
You're
South
doing it.
Carolina in the house.
Yes.
Shout out to South Carolina.
Lucky.
Nicole,
Yes.
I'm sometimes at a loss for words because of the experience that I had at the show that I went to.
You were raised in the sun.
I was at
Yes.
A Raisin in the Sun.
Yes.
Powerful.
First of all, ladies and gentlemen, welcome Nicole
Hello.
to the show. Nicole,
Hello.
it's
Thank you
Miller,
very
right?
much. Morgan.
Morgan,
Yes.
Nicole Morgan.
Big crush on performers and those that produce. Appreciate you so much.
The mind.
You make life
Yes.
bearable.
Oh.
You really
Thank you.
do.
I appreciate
Thank
that.
you.
I went to a performance. My friend Marcus Keith, who I met at Lock Love Salon. Shout out to Lock Love, who is one of the sponsors for my show.
Awesome.
We met there, and we've been friends ever since. Awesome guy, super amazing energy, great spirit.
Yes.
He invited me to a show at Gallaudet. It was A Raisin in the Sun, which I auditioned for as a child, and they told me that my southern accent was too much because the character was in Chicago.
Oh, interesting.
Okay.
All
Okay.
right.
All right.
What's for me is for me, though. You know, I ain't gonna go back in the past and talk about that part I didn't get. But
If I produce it, you can absolutely.
There you go.
thank
Yeah,
you,
see?
thank you,
You're-
Nicole.
Your
You're in.
destiny
Thank you.
was now.
There it is.
See Larry
Full
Leon
circle.
Hamlin. I know you in heaven watching us
Her
right.
whole name.
Larry Leon Hamlin. Yep. Yep. I remember exactly who directed it, and I was 9 at the time.
I see.
Whoa.
I see.
So I did not know it was. He told me that it was going to be a production for the deaf.
Yeah.
Now I didn't know what that would entail
Yeah.
when I went. I couldn't fathom, how that would work.
Right.
In my own mind. So I went. It was sold out. First and foremost, congratulations on that. Sold out show. And then the show started. Now the actors sign.
Yes, most of them were deaf.
Most of
I
the
think all-
actors,
most
yeah, I
of
think
all of
all
them
of
were
them,
deaf.
all of them were
Wow.
deaf. So they were signing, and there are voice actors behind you
Right.
who are voicing what the actors are signing, correct?
Right.
Okay. Now, this was my experience. It was very emotional. It was very captivating. It was very surprising. It was kind of like a really good movie with subtitles, but the movie is so good that you forget that you're reading,
That's right.
and you're no longer paying attention to the
Wow.
signing.
Yes, that's
Okay.
great.
That's good. It is.
Oh, it was amazing.
good.
I love the energy. I was just telling them in the office, Jeremy and Rahel, that I feel like when deaf people speak, they have their emotions. It comes over with a little more fervor.
Yes.
So it was
yes.
like I really felt
Right.
like what they
Yes.
were, signing, and I felt
Right.
it in my spirit.
Yes.
Even though the words were behind me, I felt it through their signing
Right.
and not with,
Yes.
the
Their
words.
aura.
The words was just like a little extra icing on it. Yeah,
reference
just
here or there.
yeah. But it was as if I understood
Right.
what they were saying by sign, and I don't know sign language, so that's what made it magical for me. And I
beautiful.
totally appreciate your craft.
Well, that was not my direction.
Okay.
That was actually directed by Michelle Banks, who was a
Shout
deaf
out,
director.
shout out to Michelle
She
Banks.
is a forerunner in the
Yes.
field. She's amazing at what she does, and she's one of my mentors and heroes.
Now,
Hey.
what do you have going on the first? Do we have that flyer, Jacob? It's on July 1st.
Yes.
Talk about Zora's
Yes.
Backyard Barbecue.
So,
Right.
Zora's Backyard Barbecue is a show and play that I have written. The show is called Something Like Eatonville.
Okay.
And it is adapted from Zora Neale Hurston's Their Eyes Were Watching God.
Okay.
Which is one of my favorite stories. It's my favorite love story. And my good girlfriend, Tamara Wellens, she came to me, she had a CD idea. And she actually produced a CD called Songs for Janie.
Okay.
And it's about the main character of the book. And so I was working with the DC Black Theater Festival at the time, and I still do. And she said, I want to do something in the festival. And I said, oh, sure. Well, you should come. And she said, well, I don't have a script. I said, no problem. I'll write you a script. And I wrote a script around her soundtrack.
Wow.
And so we turned it into a show, and we did the show. And then I met and fell in love with the deaf community. And I said, I have to have this. I don't know, like you. I was like, I don't know what this is. I need this in my life. I gotta get it. I don't know what to do. And several years later, we produced a show in English and ASL.
Okay.
So we had 2 separate casts. This weekend, we're doing a special presentation of the show where we have a hearing cast and a deaf cast working together.
Okay.
So unlike what you saw at Raising the Sun, you will see. It's really unique. You'll see hearing and deaf together. So it's kind of like they mirror each other. And so it'll be a very, very unique experience. And we're also having a barbecue. So we have 2 shows. We have a 2:30 show and a 6:30 show with a barbecue in the middle. So it's our annual event, what we're calling Zora's Backyard Barbecue. And this year we're featuring something like Eatonville.
Yeah. And
you get to eat too.
You get to eat too. You get to eat too. Yes.
the cookout is at 4:30.
The cookout is at 4:30. Yes.
And
Yes.
so I remember one thing that I saw from the show, and I look at little things like because I'm just that type of person. I noticed that even the stage direction, like I noticed that in one scene, the mother was washing dishes and the husband was behind her, and I was thinking, even before, like, how do they signal each other? How does she know to turn around when he's talking because she can't hear him?
Right.
But they tap on the floor with their foot,
and
it alerts the person that it's
is ingenious. Okay, that's very clever. Because that's
very
not something
clever.
people would notice.
And it was just a very magical experience. So I can only imagine how your production is gonna go.
And it's a musical.
And it's a musical.
Yeah, it's a musical.
Yes.
The hills are alive with the sound of music.
Classic. You know this. And you know this.
Love musicals.
Yes. Yes.
So now, where can the tickets be purchased?
The tickets can be purchased online at www.honestlyspeaking.life.
And tell us about your website.
So my website, I do a myriad of things. So I write plays, but my main thing is to help people tell their stories.
Okay.
So we also help people who want to write books, help people who want to write their own shows, who want to start their own self-publishing things. We are about arts expressions. We do a series with Anti Music in Baltimore called the Black Composers Forum, where we give artists an opportunity to showcase their work. Shout out to Lisa Weems, who is my partner in that, and my husband, PJ Morgan.
Yeah, shout out to Lisa and PJ. If you would ever want to showcase some of them on this show,
I would love to do that.
Bring them through. If they're an artist, an author, I would love to bring them in,
Yeah.
interview them, see what they got going on. I would love to do that.
And that's so awesome. We have so many talents as Black people. So we're just rich. We're narrators by nature.
Yeah.
And so.
It's so crazy. Like, it's changing the narrative. Like, I'm sick of slavery movies. Because we get it. We were slaves. Like, I mean, how many times are you going to pound that story into the ground? And it's always like the slaves are always doing, it's the same thing. Yes, sir, master, yes, sir. Like, where were the slaves that played too much? Or like, you know what I'm saying? Or like the petty slaves. Like,
I'm not doing that today.
Or the gay slaves. It was different.
Existed.
You know what I'm saying? Like, master, that belt do not match with those
But they
boots.
didn't get a platform to showcase.
No.
This is
Which
what Anthony's show is about. This is what we're about, telling the stories of the people whose voices don't get to get heard.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And that's exactly what my show is about.
Yes.
One more time, where can they get those tickets? Can we post that flyer one more time, Jacob?
www.honestlyspeaking.life.
That's amazing. You guys go get your tickets.
Please
you won't
do.
be disappointed.
Yes,
It's an
yes.
amazing, unique experience, and you're going to love it.
You're going to love it. It's going to be great.
Thank you so much for coming
you.
and
Thank you
sharing
so much
that.
for having me.
Oh, most
Thank you so
definitely.
much.
Most definitely.
Yeah.
We're going to take a quick break, and then we're going to come back and talk to Nikki. It's your turn. Stay tuned for more Thursday Night Tea with Anthony. Oh my God, it's like I woke up and I was a comedian. And then it was like I had my own show. It's crazy. Thursday Night Tea. Thursday Night Tea. Thursday Night Tea. Thursday Night.
tea. Thursday night. Thursday night tea. Thursday night tea. Thursday night tea. Thursday night. Thursday night tea. 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 Thursday. 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 Hey, I said Thursday. We're back! Yay! And is that's American Sign Language?
That
for
is
hand?
applause in sign
Yeah, that's
language.
applause in
Yes,
sign language.
Do it.
Look at me being bilingual.
Look at you.
So shout out to Judith Carbo who's tuning in. Judith, I miss you. And if you could post what the name of your show was on YouTube, it escapes my memory right now, but it's an amazing show. And when she tells me, I'm going to let you guys know what it is. Also, Jackie Thompson, thank you for tuning in. And of course, Marcus Keith and all the other beautiful people who are continuously watching. But give it up for Nikki!
Thank you for having me. It's always an amazing experience serving up hot tea.
Hot tea. I don't even have my tea set out here. Look at me slipping.
That's all
Like
right.
no tea
That's
set.
all right.
I'm just
Sometimes
horrible.
you have to keep the tea set in the back and prep people for what's to come.
Oh, look at you. Such
I
an
like it.
optimist.
I like
You're
it.
such an optimist.
I like it.
Nikki, what? Oh, look at you. Give Jeremy a round
There
of
it
applause.
is.
Jeremy. Oh.
That's a beautiful
tea
thing.
set.
It is beautiful.
It's a beautiful thing.
Normally I have drinks in there for my
What?
guests, but
Something
today
a
was
little
just-
little spike tea.
Yeah,
Are we into
normally,
that? Are we
but
doing
yep, we'll have to
that?
do it the next time. I
I'm
just
here for
wasn't
it.
able.
So that we have to have it next time.
Yeah, it's kind of definitely.
Yeah.
It's kind of like my job.
right.
They provide cocktails at work sometimes,
wow.
and people I know I don't.
one
We
of the
had
big
happy
ideas.
hour the other day
What?
at work,
Wow.
Wow.
Okay.
and today we had champagne. I don't know. It's crazy.
That must be nice.
I love it.
crazy. But
That must
Nikki,
be nice. Yes.
now how we met at the Ask Racine show.
Yes, we did. Yes,
And
we
you
did.
are-
Shout out to
Shout
the
out to Ask Racine Show,
An amazing
Racine
show that
Pendarvis.
happens monthly. Amazing.
Every first Wednesday
Yes.
at the Human Rights Campaign over on Rhode Island. Love Racine. I've known her
Yes.
for years, and she's
Yes.
an
The
amazing
entire team.
mother, father,
Yes.
aunt, uncle, niece.
and
She's
big
everything.
Big love for Czar too.
Czar, who is the producer of their show, shout out to Czar.
Yes.
You were vending at that
Yes.
show, and your
yes,
table
yes.
was amazing as
Thank you very
always.
much. Thank you very
And
much.
you have a very popular store in Maryland. And what's the name of it?
So it's called the Comfort Zone, and it's located in College Park, Maryland. We like to call it the grocery store for grown-ups.
Oh, I love going
love-
grocery
Gotta have someplace
shopping.
to go, guys. Gotta have someplace to go.
You do, and you provide that place, that safe space.
Safe space.
Now tell us a little bit about Comfort Zone and how you even came about. Like, I mean, how does one even
Oh, guys, long ago.
3, 4 years
So,
or 7?
In 2005, my husband had a vision of wanting to help people and wanting to do something a little bit more than just talking to people. And we wanted to have a brick and mortar location. But at that time, the brick and mortar location was kind of limited to DVDs and videos and some products, but not as much of a focus on toys.
Okay.
A few years later, after that, Comfort Zone was born. And Comfort Zone is an eclectic combination of everything health and wellness. So it goes from vanilla to kinky to fetish. And I can talk about that a little bit more later.
Things need to gradual.
Well, everything is a progression, and I think everybody knows how far they want to go, but they don't always know the path to take so that they can be safe and satisfied.
I love those words.
Yeah.
I love those words.
That's the whole point behind the comfort zone, is to be able to find whatever your health and wellness comfort zone is and be able to share that with other people that you invite into your life. So eating, sleeping, drinking, using the lube, being sexual, this is the core of being powerful and pleasant. And so we want to give people the tools so that they can be that way.
Oh my God, I want to be that way just by hearing you speak.
I want to be that way too.
Oh my God, can I be that way? Oh my God, do you do workshops?
Yeah, we do. Actually, we have classes once a month. We just got finished doing a couples class.
I think I have a flyer of that.
Do you?
It's on the, It was on the 24th, right?
Yeah. So our classes are not limited to just couples or singles or group play. Our classes span the spectrum. What I mean by that is our next class is July 8th. Sunday, July 8th at
Sunday,
4
July
p.m.
8th at 4 p.m. Okay.
And we're going to be talking about how to light up your life, how to take things to the next level of intensity. So we all know a lot about manual friction. We all know a lot about vibration. I'm also happy to talk about more ways to double up on your vibration. But we're going to talk about electro and what does electricity bring into our lives and how can we be safe when we use it. So how to make those sparks fly. Literally and figuratively. So that's July 8th at 4 p.m. Our classes are always free when we do them on site. But when you go to our social media, you'll notice that when we do things off-site in the university classrooms, hotel ballrooms, dungeons, and nightclubs, there's going to be a cost for that. Shout out to the Ho Hive. That's one of our partners with burlesque shows. We'll be hoeing together in July.
Shout out to the Ho Hive.
And here's how you're going to find out and be connected with all of us. Please go to our social media sites on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram. They're all the same handle, Comfort Zone MD. Super simple. Squish it all together. Comfort Zone.
Yeah, there's the ad right there.
MD.
There's the promo.
Yeah, guys. And we're open 7 days a week. So there's no excuse. If you have a question or you need something, we got you. You have a whole team of people who are willing to do whatever it takes so that you can cook up the best sexual health and wellness meal plan. Whatever you desire, from fast food to a 5-star experience, we're there for you.
And a lot of times people omit that part of health. Like you have
Yes.
mental health,
Yes.
physical health,
Yes.
but you also have to be sexually healthy.
I got to tell you, it really, really helps to bring you into equilibrium, a balance, a calm that you're not going to get without that level of clarity. And one of the things that's happening right now in society, there's so much angst and there's so much anger. And it doesn't need to happen. We can be concerned about something, put forth effort into something, have change come, but we don't have to be negative and angry. We don't have to. Because
Just let it release.
let release and relax sometimes. You got to do it. You got to do it, guys.
I would love to come to one of your
Me too.
Please
literally
do, guys. We have so much
sitting
fun.
here.
We have so much fun.
Yo, I would love to. Now,
Yeah.
tell them what we're gonna. I want you to tell them one more time.
time.
Your, the location of your shop.
Yes.
And your social media handles.
Yes.
And then we're gonna go to break, and we're gonna come back and look at some of the things that you have.
Okay. I'm open to that. So, guys, we are located at 9721 Baltimore Avenue in College Park, Maryland. So if you're familiar with Baltimore Avenue, it's right near exit 25 off of the Beltway. So it's super easy to get to.
Is that near IKEA?
Free parking, yes. That would be on the opposite side of exit 25. We're on the side of exit 25 heading toward University of Maryland.
Okay.
IKEA is heading toward Laurel. So we're right there, guys. We're open 7 days a week. Feel free to go to our website, which is comfortzonemd.com, or on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram. It's Comfort Zone MD.
I feel like you have a voice for radio too. Nigga. I feel like you could do like a sex
Absolutely.
talk,
You know what?
late night.
Well, maybe I could. I do read stories for a living.
I would. I can just listen to your voice all night. It's
stories.
very comforting and soothing. No pun intended.
But there are times when it's not.
Oh, okay. Hey, and with that being said,
when I like to strike fear in someone's heart. Know this.
we're gonna take another quick break, right quick, and we're gonna come back and look at some of the things that she's brought for us to take a look at. Thank you for tuning in for more Thursday Night Tea with Anthony.
Oh my God, it's like I woke up and I was a comedian. And then it was like I had my own show. It's crazy. Thursday night tea. Thursday night tea. Thursday night tea. Thursday night. Thursday night tea. Thursday night tea. Thursday night tea. Thursday night. Thursday night tea. Thursday night tea. Thursday night tea. Thursday night. Thursday night tea. Thursday night tea. And we're back with more Thursday Night Tea with Anthony.
Yes, it's happening.
Yep, hey,
It's happening.
And we have a cornucopia
Mercy.
Of
yes.
special things here. Now,
Yeah.
I don't know what any of these things are,
That's
Nikki, so you're going to have to help me
all right.
out.
That's all
What
right.
side do you want to start from?
So one of the things that I wanted to do is share with everybody. We did a couples class earlier this month, and I wanted to highlight just a few of the products that aren't talked about as much on the market. So we have a few minutes, so I'm going to talk really fast, but as you already know, you can always come by the store and find out more. The first thing I want to talk about is oftentimes we're in the play space. We are not always thinking about how can we get the biggest bang for our experience. So when there's two people, how can we maximize that experience and ensure that if we want to have more than one orgasm, we can. So there are a lot of products on the market now that provide us with an easy way to be able to do that. And I'm kind of going to start on this side and then work
Okay.
our way all the way over here.
Okay.
One of the things that's very interesting is a product by Screaming O.
Okay.
You'll notice that it has two bullets, and this is designed to be able to touch two areas of the body.
And this is this right here, correct?
Exactly.
Okay.
Mhm.
Two is
So,
better than one.
That's right. So anytime you have 2 points of vibration contact, an individual is able to have multi or simultaneous orgasms at the same time. This can be worn on the hand, on the male member, or you can even put it on another toy and use it. Isn't that cool?
It's multifaceted. Like
And I always tell people, anytime you're looking at a toy, it is not gender specific. Even though it may be marketed that way, there's no such thing as a toy for a specific gender. Your job and our job is to look at that toy and figure out how we can hop on it and have the best time that we possibly can, right? That's right. Mount and dismount.
Those
All
are
right.
interesting terms.
Now, one of the things that we need to focus in on with toys is the type of material. This toy right here is a jelly material, so only using water-based lubricant is a core value. The rest of the toys that we're going to talk about are actually silicone, so you can only use water-based lubricant with that, even though I am going to spend a couple of minutes talking about silicone and hybrid lube.
So water-based lubricant with the
With anything that is porous.
Okay.
So all the toys that are here are considered porous toys. So please, I'm a purist, so please use water-based lube. Because we want the surface of the toy to last. We don't want it to get sticky and tacky.
No.
I brought some flavored lube to inspire individuals. When you mix a flavored lube together, especially these two flavors, you've got peaches and cream. That way you can put this inside of any orifice. I should have brought you guys some lube
and
shooters.
that sounds good for the summer too.
It is, and so you stick it
Peaches and
inside the
cream.
orifice. Now we're protecting the skin for any type of friction that might occur. And when people taste good, it's a lot easier to eat them.
What?
So
Oh,
when
definitely.
When you come to class, we'll talk to you a little bit more about how to do that effectively and be able to breathe and not get a neck cramp or a back cramp.
Make sure you
So
got a
come
seat
on.
at the table. Eat
Yeah.
up. Eat up.
Yeah. So let's talk a little bit now about WeVibe, which is an amazing Bluetooth product. Now you have the opportunity to put things in an orifice and communicate with it via your phone.
Okay,
Isn't
so
that amazing?
So I could be at work with something, and then my partner
Yes.
can say, "Boop boop boop."
Yes, but here's the thing. Consent is such a very important point, right?
Yes.
So you would have to communicate with that person, open the channel so that
To
they
allow
could
them to do
control the vibrations.
Wowzers.
Taking it to the next step, the sync also has a beat mode. So it reacts to
Music?
ambient noise or music that you program it with.
Lord have mercy.
So again, that very important phone call now becomes a song to remember, right?
Oh,
Beautiful.
you can do it to "This Is America." This is America.
What?
Yeah, that was-
What? Feel
Yeah.
free. And it does love bass. So when it's in the ambient mode and you're talking to it, it vibrates even more.
So you can do it with your voice. It could be voice
Yes.
activate. Yo,
Yes.
that
Beautiful
is amazing.
Beautiful thing.
What
All
else we got
right.
here?
So the Tryst. One of the reasons why I wanted to bring this is because this is something that's very well known on the market right now. Cosmopolitan talked about it several months back. This toy is a twofer. Remember, we talked about two people, and we also talked about two orgasms. This toy is a twofer as well because it can be used as a G-spot toy. It can be used as a cock ring. It also can be used for nipple play. So there are a lot of different, also for perineum play, aka the taint. We never want to get too scientific. We just want to get to the point. Is
Yeah, it
that
could also
right?
be used as a wishbone for Thanksgiving. Like, pull
Well,
everything apart.
you know what? It depends on what kind of meal you're serving.
Hey,
But
happy
if I saw that,
Thanksgiving.
if I saw that, that would be a meal plan that I could get into.
Exactly.
Because I don't eat meat, but I do like to eat that.
Hey.
All right. I don't want to leave without talking about the back door. It's a very important component for orgasm, and this is for all bodies. Believe it or not, all genders have plumbing, and if you want to enjoy the fullness of your sexuality, accessing these channels and keeping them flushed appropriately will keep you healthy as well. All right. One more thing. Can we talk about one more thing?
Of course, go ahead.
All right, great. I want to talk about double penetration really quickly. A lot of people have the desire to do that, but they don't have the tools. And so there are so many different options for how you can do it. But I really, really like what Fun Factory has done with this particular piece. It can be used on two people. It can be used solo as well.
Now, what are these lubricants down here right quick?
Yeah, really quick. So remember we talked about water-based lubricant, guys, how important it is, depending on the material of the toy, using the proper lubricant. But I did want to bring two of my other favorites, and these are amazing because they protect the skin from friction as well as micro tears from hair-on skin contact. Uber Lube, as long as you're moving, it doesn't absorb until you stop. So you can have friction for hours if you choose to.
It's just like an Uber ride.
Yes, it is, but it doesn't cost as much.
Oh! Yo, Nikki, I got you. So the flyers. This is Comfort Zone.
Yep.
And what's your address one more time?
9721 Baltimore Avenue, College Park, Maryland, 20740.
All right, give it up for Nikki and the Comfort Zone, ladies and gentlemen.
Thank you guys so much for taking time out tonight. We appreciate you, and we love
Oh,
Anthony. He's amazing. He's
Thank
amazing.
you so much. We're just going to go over these flyers right quick so we can get out of here, because up next we have Spotlight Over the City. So I will be in the Big Apple, New York, on July the 7th. I'll be at the West Side Comedy Club. All my New York peeps, come and check me out. You can get tickets. Check out my social media. I'll also be the next show
I have all of my shows up here. July 2nd, Busboys and Poets. July 4th, the Axe Racine Show. July 7th, West Side Comedy Club. July 13th, the Dewdrop Laugh Inn here in D.C. July 14th, the Smoking Joke in Capitol Hill. July 25th, the Draft House, D.C. And July 31st, I'm performing at the Gospel Explosion. Check out my social media for all of these flyers. That's my Draft House flyer. King Comedy Takeout. This is going to be an amazing show. Thank you guys so much. Tune in next week. We're going to have an amazing show for Thursday Night Tea with Anthony. But up next, we have Spotlight Over the City. Tune in for more Thursday Night Tea next week. And we thank you guys for tuning in.
Thank you very much.
Listen Vision, listen Vision, listen Vision. DC's #1 recording studio.
Thursday Night Tea.